as we just managed to leave our wonderful, wonderful players in the previous round with the, well, not so much Low End Alliance. It's the Western Wolves with the last round versus DZS. Actually, we were quite surprised, actually. I was sitting up here together with Buck, well, one of the Buck brothers, at least.
Probably 57.
57.
Yeah.
They look quite alike.
Buck 57's looks normal. And then 20 is a bit bigger.
Oh, okay, he's a bit pudgy.
Yeah, no, stronger.
He's just,
yeah, he lives.
Fair enough. So, but pretty much that one. We were both pretty much seeing that DZS could have actually managed to win this, win the actual map, well, on CTF, on the second CTF map. If you guys actually. No, because you guys managed to die several times, three down,
yeah.
0 up, and they did not take any advantage of that particular situation or even push up on the map. What was the actual, like you guys must have felt several times that they could have gotten the cap?
Generally in that whole series, we weren't being aggressive enough against them. We weren't forcing them to make errors. We weren't pressing them, and we weren't playing how we usually want to play. And in that, I think it was Pitt CTF game. I'm not really sure. They played a very strange way. Like they pushed people in areas that we're not used to, and it threw us off because they played a lot better than we were expecting. We were in the pre-game warm-up. We were pretty much destroying them, and we thought this would be easy. So we got a bit ahead of ourselves, and they came out playing well, and we weren't punishing them for anything. So it was a bit closer than we wanted it to be.
As he looks down, it's like kind of.
Yeah. No, it won't happen again. It was just a little blip.
I saw you ate some cheesy poofs as well just now.
Yeah, I had 6 mini burgers, which were good.
Mini burgers.
Yeah.
Oh, really? They make those?
Apparently in Amsterdam.
It's like mini burgers. We're ready to go on the way, though. We got ourselves in SK versus Enigma. Enigma, a little bit of a dark horse team here at the tournament. They are 4th in the seed.
Yep.
SK seed number 1. What are your personal predictions? Do you think this SK should be able to take it 3-1 or 3-2?
I think it's going to go down to the final game. I want it to.
3-2, but
we all love that. I think SK is going to take it.
SK.
They're a very strong team, and Ramirez is also a player who's won the last 4 events in Europe. And generally, the only thing about them is Hybrid's a recent pickup, and he's not English like the other 3 guys. But his communication's brilliant for a foreign player, foreign for us, obviously. But you know, Enigma could come out and play the best Halo they've ever played and go all the way to the final. So,
especially
I don't know what's going to happen really.
When you have a player like Blackjack or Fragme who've already won themselves, I believe 2 reflexes so far.
I think one.
Well, the Blackjack played with Elamite when they actually won. Yeah, that particular team. So that's definitely something to look forward to. And they got a little bit of history there, and apparently all use Hotmail accounts for some reason. We have their email addresses and phone numbers.
We can give them out.
Yeah, we can hey guys, just mail this guy.
Whose phone number do we have?
We have Ramirez's phone number.
If you fancy a date with Ramirez.
Yes, 20 euros to the Chaos PayPal account, and we can make something happening there. On the other hand, we got ourselves Enigma with Zyrus, actually. Zyrus, who of course, known for his sniping, I believe.
I think on this team, Zyrus, they all speak English, and none of them are English. So we got
Norway, French, UK.
Yeah, and the French guys have decided they'll speak English, which is a big shock to me because most French people don't want to speak English, and I don't mean that's offence, just don't. On this team, Exception is the sniper I'd say to look out for. Zyrus is good with it as well, but generally Exception is the guy who's pulling off the flashy plays and getting ridiculous double and triple kills here and there. So Zyrus is the most communicative one. He'll command the plays, he'll tell them what to do, and he'll be like the centre of the team. He's like, they revolve around him. So if he's playing well, then they should all play well.
So and the Exceptions, Cinder, Zankyo.
Oh, they're all great players, and they're big veterans in the European Halo scene. They've been playing since the Halo 2 days, and I expect them to play really well. I think the most recent pickup in which one? One of them wasn't playing at the last event. I think it was Zankyo. Yeah, Zankyo wasn't at the last event, so don't know. They've looked good online so far, so I'm expecting a close series, and I really can't call it at the moment. I'm just going to let the gameplay do the talking.
Who would you prefer of these? If you move on towards the upper bracket finals, because you guys have to play versus Apex later on, and Buck57 was already like thinking, it's like, yeah, interesting, inconsistent play there. It's like if you would go on towards a upper bracket final, who of these two teams would you prefer to meet? Would you rather go versus the lower seed Enigma, or would you ball it up versus the higher seed SK?
I think it would be easier to beat Enigma, but I'd rather play SK because I want to beat the teams that are meant to be contending for first. Because I don't want to win the event where people say, "Oh, if you played this team, you might not have done it." I want to, without a shadow of a doubt, say we won this event and we beat the people that were going for it.
And if in that case as well, if you actually if you win for SK in that final, and they drop down towards the lower bracket, you will also get an additional point advantage in the grand final, so that it adds up in there, add within the context. Not that it actually means anything. I have seen more than enough tournaments where a team starts with a point advantage and still manages to not pick up any maps whatsoever.
Yeah.
So that's happened before.
Was that Infused last event?
Yes, it was. They were 2-0 up, and Apex managed to school them 2-4, which was pretty hardcore, losing 4 rounds back to back.
I'm going to blame Excellency for that one.
Yes, that's
dreadful player.
I think that's terrible. That Gunshi guy, same thing.
Excellency's ugly as well, and he smells. Just awful.
Yes, he also has terrible Twitter feeds, so don't follow him.
Don't follow him.
Blue for a second. So let's get into this game. Thank you, production.
Some good music there.
Yeah.
Some little snippets, and we're just in the warm-up at the moment on looks like Fragby's POV to start off with, and with Fragby, he's a very unpredictable player in terms of how he's going to play the game. He's either going to be aggressive and getting a snipe and going for the montage clips, or he's going to be constantly working with his teammates in the center of the team and getting people to run around him. So he's definitely a key player, really, because if he's playing well, then it makes it much easier for the others, because I mean, if Ramirez is playing well, then you've got to make sure that you're supporting him, because he's a sneaky player. He likes to be in behind the other team.
I'm sure he does.
Oh, he loves the back door. Anyway. But the more I think about it, the more I can't call this. I can't call who's going to win. Really can't. It's close. And I think it's going to be a brilliant series.
Okay, absolutely. So we're going to get ready to go into this game. We're currently just in Slayer mode just to make sure that everything runs just nicely. It's all in warm-up, and we have about 2 minutes of warm-up remaining. Actually, I took this opportunity to do a bit of an interview with Buck earlier on. If you had to fight one of the Buck brothers in a 1v1 boxing match, who would you fight against?
57.
Because 20's too buff?
Yeah, 20's quite hench. So I'd take 57. He might headbutt me, though, which would be a bit painful. Cause, you know,
thick skulls, thick-headed.
They've got some powerful foreheads.
It's all about
It's all a bit of fun. I love those guys.
The people in the chat are actually really riled up about Hybrid for some reason. Why would you think that Hybrid would be such a
talking point?
Yeah.
A lot of people, including me, have said that he is the weak player on the team. I say this because it's hard
considering Blackjack to be one of the better players on there.
Well, yeah, Blackjack's obviously a good player. I replaced him on the team I'm currently on, so I couldn't care less.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No, but people give Hybrid a bit of stick because obviously he's not English, so that makes it obviously first of all harder because he's playing with English players, so communication's a bit difficult. Next of all, he's not experienced really in the UK sort of big LAN scene, so he's not been to the EGL events, he's not really shown his face apart from in Holland. And when he was playing for LLL, although he did okay, he sort of didn't bring much to the table in terms of results. So I think people want him to prove himself this event. He's obviously got the ability, it's just it hasn't been shown yet, and we haven't had a chance to really test him.
Well, I'm sure we're going to find out what it is actually going, how his play is going to come out in this next round. We're going to be starting off, as always, on the...
Should be a CTF, I think, to begin with.
CTF followed by Team Slayer, King of the Hill, CTF, Team Slayer. That will be our listings for the actual stuff. In the meantime, if you're from the United States, good morning and welcome to ReflexGT 8 as well for our other viewers from Europe and all around the world and millions of illegal aliens. So you guys are welcome to watch as well. So we're getting ready to go underway here with our next match. Is hello, Chris Friss. Yes, you're bad now. Goodbye. Woo. Thank you for coming. As We're getting ready to go on the way in our next first map. Let's take it away in towards the game. Let's throw it large there, production.
They're trying to fix the audio issue.
Oh, there's some audios with issues in a second. Oh, right. Apparently, there's some issues with the Xboxes when it comes to audio.
Right.
It's plug in the You got to plug in your controller first, apparently.
Just blame Fragby. It's Fragby's fault. Always Fragby's fault.
Oh, right. So they're stealing our audio, basically. Yeah. You gotta love optical audio. It always takes precedence over anything. It's like the same thing with HDMI. Like plug in HDMI. It's like audio goes over HDMI. It's like, but there's perfectly good plugs here. Like, what's going on?
Fredby's a Liverpool fan, so he's used to stealing things.
It could be worse. He could be a Glasgow fan and stab everybody around him.
Or a Rangers fan and just disappear to exist because you're going into administration and all that.
That's a very good point. Yeah.
Yeah. Bad times. Yeah. I don't care at all, to be honest.
We're making these jokes, so I think it's very safe to say that we don't care to begin with.
Illegal aliens. I thought you were going straight for the iron.
No.
You're saving that.
No. That's the Polish jokes are coming in later, so it's all good. As not that I'm saying they're illegal aliens, but yeah.
Germans are from the moon. Russians from Mars. If you don't understand that,
Germans from the moon and Russians from Mars. That's gonna be. I'm gonna go to bed tonight, and that's gonna be the last thing on my brain. That's just not gonna go well.
Oh God,
Liverpool scum.
Does that just come up?
Revving a ball here at ReflexGT. This is the fourth time I believe this Reflex is actually hosting a Halo tournament. There was a little bit of a chat actually. Free Chris. There was actually a bit of a chat by the guys from the guys from Reflex that are wondering, would it be a good idea to do another Halo because the animo was a little bit low from the Halo community to actually do something over here. And like, how has there been a recent change going on within the community saying, yes, we want to do another Reflex, we want to go to Amsterdam, and we want to make this happen?
I think we really disappointed Reflex and ourselves with the last tournament with such a small turnout. So huge props for the guys here for giving us another chance. And I think we'll have hopefully if they do another, we'll have even more people coming over. Hopefully from furthest abroad. So Americans should come over if they can. I know it's expensive, but it's worth a trip to Amsterdam. Even if it's just for the trip here, just come and pop in for the Halo and say hi. And hopefully we can prove ourselves to be getting better because all over the world, in America, Europe, and even Australia, everyone's trying to not quite do it for themselves, but they're getting there. So like other communities like Gears of War have Hypefest Station and different events that they're doing. So Reflex is a huge thing for Halo, and to keep us is absolutely incredible, and we appreciate it.
Absolutely. So ReflexGT, I believe this is there are 7 seasons I'm doing with them so far. So I was sadly not involved with season number 1, which was at a different venue.
It was
completely.
rubbish anyway.
Was it rubbish?
I wasn't there.
See, that's like key factors already not involved there.
A Reflex without a spec?
This cannot happen. I did manage to miss out on the last Halo Reflex though, so that wasn't
so did everyone else.
No, nobody was there. It wasn't important. And all of a sudden, we got all the English teams back here. And I'm actually I'm really hoping that as soon as the Xbox Durango comes out, as that's what its code name is apparently. Durango is what the code name is at the moment. Durango. It kind of does roll off the tongue really well.
Like a ball of knives. It's awful.
Durango.
Whereas PlayStation will go PlayStation 4.
PlayStation 4.
Whereas Xbox Durango.
But that's the code name. Remember, it's like we remember when we had the Xbox, the Nintendo coming out. It was called the Nintendo Revolution before.
Oh, was it?
That was its code name. And now we got the code name is Durango, and it will probably be called like 720 or something stupid. As we are about to get on the way here.
It looks like the players are ready, but I don't know if we are yet, so we'll have to just give it a second or two. It seems like the audio is still giving us a few problems.
As we are ready to rock and roll. Let's see whether or not we can get something together here. on the actual stream. In the meantime, we have ourselves we can actually have a discussion about this. Do you have, like, you mentioned that you arrived last night, yes?
Yeah.
Did you manage to get any drinks in at that point in time?
No.
That's a bit of a shame.
We had, I arrived at the airport at 9:30.
Right.
My teammates then met me at the train station at 10:30.
Okay.
So
Inside the airport, you mean?
No, at the central station.
Only took you an hour to get through customs and everything?
Yeah, well, we landed early.
Oh, right, okay.
I got out the airport.
Oh, I got out the airport, right?
Yeah,
I thought you meant,
and
like,
then,
it looks like you arrived.
Yeah, got to the train, got to Amsterdam Central, then met my teammates. But by that time, it was already 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
And then our walk to our hotel took about 45 minutes.
What are you saying?
Oh, in some dump.
Well,
no, it's not a dump. It's just the area. The area we're in, it's just there's nothing there.
What's it
There's
called?
Right. If you go straight from the centre station,
Yeah.
you walk down the main street past the square of all the smoky bar and the big bars.
Yeah.
Just keep going, keep going, keep
Keep
going,
going, keep going.
keep going, keep going.
That's a long way. That's a long road.
You get to our apartment. I mean, it's a good apartment and everything, but there's no food anywhere near it. There's no anything. So
I had an event last week actually. You know, you come from the station and you walk all the way through. You got the big square.
yeah.
And then you walk like 100 feet, and there's a hotel on the right. That's where I was.
Oh, okay.
And it was great because my bathroom was the size of a cupboard, and the shower was right next to it. So I could take a crap and take a shower at the same time.
Stay clean.
I did do it.
Oh, God.
I did go for it. I already talked to Rel. I was like, man, this is awesome. He was like, damn,
That
got to
does
make
sound
this a
good.
tradition. It's like, it's going to happen.
Every single toilet should have a shower, just in case.
Just above it.
Yeah. Oh, that's the menu sound.
Oh.
That is loud.
That is real loud.
If we start the game now, we will.
We will
be dead.
most likely die.
Yeah.
People,
If our heads explode, then we're sorry for explicit content.
yeah, they're my headsets actually. They're quite expensive as well, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna need to
So are my
replace them.
I don't want to buy a new pair of them.
Yeah. Yeah, we can always
I've already
clone.
had
We
to
can always
buy-
clone a couple. We can always get one. Yeah.
I've already had to buy a new eye for this event. I had a really bad eye
Really?
this week. Yeah. I practiced
Like
with
swollen.
I practiced with one eye for the whole of this last week.
Oh, at least the game is not in 3D, so that helps. So the
Yeah.
whole depth perception thing is not going to be a big issue.
Yeah, I was
Like-
worried if it being colour or not at first. Couldn't see it.
Colorblind
So-
players.
Still.
That would have been awkward as hell. Trying to kill people and then.
Oh yeah, if you're playing on a very green map, and they're a red team,
Yeah. You won't be able to see them at all.
you're like Predator looking at mud and. Oh.
Can you imagine the twins like sitting inside a ditch and just covering themselves in mud? It's like making sure Adamski cannot see us.
With a control pad there, like, yeah.
That would be kind of interesting, to say the least. As we actually finally are ready to go on the way, as we have ourselves SK versus Team Enigma. And SK, of course, being number 1 seeded in this tournament. Enigma, number 4. We got ourselves SK with Fragly, Blackjack, Hybrid, and finally, of course, my apologies, Ramirez, of course. And then on the other side, we got Zyrus, Exception, Cinder, and Zankyo on the Enigma side. Zyrus... Zyrus actually has quite a nice little frag video out there as well.
Yeah, his montage was on before. I think
Yeah.
everyone saw that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was quite nice. I did quite enjoy that while drinking my cup of coffee. Thank you, production.
And whoever said that your pot looked horrible or said the picture was horrible, they're
What?
stupid. You know, when you took the picture of your pot on Twitter.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Whoever said that was bad.
yeah. It's like they have no idea what they're
They
talking
don't-
about.
they don't understand.
it's
They don't
fine.
understand.
It's coffee, for crying out loud. This is important stuff.
Yeah.
This is what keeps me alive.
It's like mini burgers to me. You can't take them away.
Yeah. That's. I think there's probably like a clause in the Geneva Convention against that sort of thing as well. Probably. But we're getting ready to go on the way. Hopefully, we're going to be starting off on towards CTF. We are delayed slightly, which is a real shame because if we get delayed a lot more, then we may have to skip out on the stream for the Apex versus Western Wolves game, which will be a real shame because I really want to see that, as well as all the people that are watching the stream as well. Is it true that you guys turn in towards werewolves once a month?
It's twice.
Twice.
Yeah, twice a month, but it's kind of half and half. So Baxter and MVP get the bottom half, and me and Pete get the top.
It's kind of like the mermaid
Yeah.
paradox.
I'm not sure which one I prefer, though.
Exactly.
Hairy legs or a wolf face? It sort of stops around the waistline, so you can imagine what.
Yes,
the,
I can imagine that there's some complicated. You could run really fast though with the bottom end.
Is this judging by the rules of Twilight?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. You sparkle bastard.
The science according to Twilight.
No.
No, awful.
No.
I won't ever mention that word again. I'm sorry.
Twilight.
Oh. I might vomit as well. I might make it
A Rel 2.0 moment.
Yeah.
Pulling a Rel.
And it looks like the first map is going to be Pit CTF, which is the first of 3, and on board with Fragby. I'm trying to remember what he does off the start, but we'll obviously see. I think the sniper for this team is definitely Blackjack.
Capture the flag.
So Fragby might be trying to get the rockets straight off spawn.
And we are here finally on my personal favorite map. We are on our way. It is going to be here on Sanctuary. Game sounds are a little bit too loud, but I'm down. That'd be amazing. There we go. As we actually have ourselves the SK lineup getting control of the rockets early now. Already.
All 4 down for SK. And
I see Enigma going for one of the snipes.
Enigma have both snipes, rockets, jetpacks. They've got all the tools, and they're going to play with them. But bad awareness there from Cinder.
Yeah, and he is going to drop his snipe right there. And nice turn on by Fragby, who was just trying to get control. I'm really surprised they did not manage to run the frag there at all, or lock down the spawns.
Yeah, and the rockets are now in the hands of Fragby. They did a great job of relieving the pressure, SK, and I'm sure Enigma could have done better. Getting 4 down at the start, you should be able to at least run a flag or get them on a spawn trap. They just didn't seem to be aware of the next spawn, which is their fault.
As Fragby will pick up a single one here on Cinder. We have to push inside the flag area. There's going to be a spawn right below him on the ramp. Can he get the next one? No, misses. There's the spawn on Zyrus right there. And that right there is a real problem. Does take Zyrus with him, and the push onto the flag is still a good possibility as the SK lineup have 2 inside the flag zone, and they need to take it away. Can they shut down on towards on Zyrus?
Good grenade from Zyrus to stop the flag runner, which is going to give his team a huge chance to take control as the flag isn't moving, so they can concentrate on the people in their base.
The flag is down. Is it going to be a return exception there? Very well defended there by Fragby, and the pull is still on its way. Can control the spawn. There is Zyrus, going to get shut down for his issue, or at least going to be pinned down, and this should definitely be a cap for the SK lineup.
There will be a snipe popping now, so not sure if there's any chance of them stopping this flag. And no, SK put it in, but they're 4 down, and see if Enigma can get a counter cap off this, and they're going for it, running it straight towards the sniper side, and I expect to see another Enigma player in there with the sniper rifle. But Zyrus getting a lot of shots on Fragby is taken out by Blackjack. Flag runner is also taken down, and it's a very good play from Fragby there.
1-0 on the board. Fragby on a nigh rampage. The flag is down between the rocks. Zakona is going to go down. This is a really bad place to have the flag down, and that's going to be a counter cap.
Fragby really should have done better with that final 2 shots there. He missed, and he could have stopped the flag and then given his team a chance to push up and stop it fully, and that's 1-0.
And there we have it. There is the Sanctuary score tie.
And we've got 10 more seconds until the rockets pop in. I keep saying popping. I've never said that before. Anyway, good kill from Fragby. Rockets are up, and they seem to have control of the ring, so that should be an easy power weapon for them. He seems he's going to leave it for his teammate who has the jetpack, it sounds like.
Yeah, it does sound like it indeed. Zyrus has the ability to get behind that rock, and the spawn just keeps on rolling in, even though it's all tied up. Now it's only a question of time to see which team can... Oh, there's rockets. Rockets are up in the hands of SK. This could be a good moment for them to push up.
And it seemed that the flag runner was killed straight away again because who was it? It was Hybrid. Hybrid was trying to run the flag, but with a lot of members alive in Enigma, he's never going to get very far. But control is still in SK's hands as they try and move it again.
Zyrus goes down. The flag is on its way. Could this be a good defense? Cinder is up there as Fragby does exactly what he needs to. He allows one of his teammates to pick up the flag and just look at the spawns constantly. Just go there we go. Very nicely played there. Fragby barely surviving that, but almost with no shields remaining. Zyrus
doesn't clean him up.
Nope. This is very good positioning from Fragby, who's constantly just absolutely
playing really well.
If he takes this one, if he takes his kill, he's going to pick up the snipe as well. Not going to be the case, though.
Blackjack has the sniper for his team, and he is the main sniper. And he, 2 shots already going, connecting with headshots. Got to look out for that in the bottom left-hand corner. You'll see Blackjack sniped over and over again because he is very good with the rifle. 2 down for SK. It seems control is now in Enigma's hands, but they're going to have to be quite patient as SK have players all over the map in good positions to put shots on. And as you see, Cinder completely unaware of Fragby's positioning.
There should be the communication between Enigma seems to be lacking quite substantially. Fragby an absolute spam page once again. Two players will drop down for a second as Zakaya will go down, will take him down on the headshot. But the control still in SK's favor right now with 25 minutes on the clock. And we still have a total of 10 more remaining. Look at this positioning from Fragby. Very nicely done.
Yeah, he's playing absolutely incredibly so far. He stays alive while he's getting shots on a lot of players. He's finishing his kills, and he's not missing too many shots. We're looking to get that one on Zyrus, and still, he should be backing off here. He's not, which is strange. I expect him to die very quickly if Enigma are calling him out, but then not. That's weird.
At this rate, I would not be surprised if SK picked this up as a 5-2 flag lead. However, oh, nice one. Can he get a triple? No, not a
very selfless play.
Cinder goes down.
Cinder's never aware of where Fragby is. He seems to be behind him every single time, and that's allowing him to run possibly the final cap of the first game.
Oh, Fragby's positioning once again, absolutely great. Waits when he needs to. The flag is being run. Can he take it out? Position is again very, very nice. Has no shield, has help. The rest of his team will pick up the Enigma rushes, and there we have it. It's 3-1.
Very good play from Fragby over there. He's obviously the leader in his team in kills as well, as he's top of the board with the same flag claps. So, I think Enigma weren't playing as a unit then. You saw them disconnected in different areas and not really shooting the same things. And, well, SK took advantage of it. And as you see, Fragby +8. Overall,
though, the kill death spread is not all that bad at all. -2, -2, -3, -2. The only person on the Enigma side that is actually positive or not positive at all is Exception. The exception to the rule. There.
Perfect.
I see what I did there. But still, though, Fragby +8, the perfect person to watch here.
Oh yeah, he's playing really well for his team, doing a lot of work. He's doing the dirty work as well as having a lot of aggression. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do in this next game because so far he's impressing me.
It looks like it's going to be Team Slayer on Pit.
He used to team with Fragby as well.
My apologies.
And one thing that you have to know about Fragby is his attitude. He can get a bit moany.
A bit moany?
Yeah, but he makes up for it by playing well like this. So, I don't know. He's a moany bitch, but he can play.
It's very, I'm sure that's a very succinct way of saying it, I guess. Yeah.
But I can say the same for myself. I moan a lot.
No, that's fair enough.
But I'm not good either. So
no. And you eat pink lady apples as well. So.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a pink lady apple. I'm sure the chat will agree with me. Like if you eat a pink lady apple, you are no less of a man. Then what's the most manly apple then? What would you eat?
A Fuji.
Don't know what that is. Oh, I know what it is.
They're Japanese.
MVP's got some of those.
They're really good.
Anyway, enough about apples. We're back into the game on Zealot.
Let's take it away. It's going to be right off the bat. A lot of fire already going out. And initially, it does look like the SK lineup has got the hoedown here. Yep, and there we go. The first shots will be coming off. Zyrus will take it away. And it's 2-1.
And once again, matching up to 2-all. It's going to be a cagey beginning to the game as both teams fight for control and look for the spawns. Seems gold is in the possession of SK and they have the sniper rifle, whereas guessing the Enigma team has the grenade launcher. Yeah.
What would you prefer here, grenade or snipe?
It's probably snipe. It's easy to get kills from a distance, but if you're clumped up like it seems Enigma are right now, you could get a very good few kills with the nade launcher. So I think I'm kind of known for my nade launching usage. I think a lot of people have mentioned it before. I'm not sure, but.
I think it's probably the most difficult weapon to use in the game.
I don't know. I think if you can count to 2 or 3, you can. So it's a very just timing really. So
well, but also the fact that it shoots in a parabola as well. Yeah. I think that's the main issue.
Yeah, if you're good at geometry and maths, then you should be alright.
If you're Asian, you should be good. Let's get back into this game.
Yeah, it's like StarCraft.
Yes, pretty much. It's like I will send these Zerix this way. In the meantime, though, Fragby is a little bit, finally managed to even things out again. As he says, there it is, 10-10 in for a second there as the screen once again drops. As, there he goes. Picks up on Zikoya as well. And
finally, more than a 1 kill difference.
Yeah, they're extending.
So far, both teams have been very close. Didn't seem to be much in between them. And I don't know, it's been a strange game. Deaths all in the wrong places. People should be staying alive more, especially when you've got goal control. And Fragby's going to be caught out position and pressing the middle button.
As you do.
Do you know what the counter is to shooting? Pressing the middle button.
Yeah, absolutely. Go to menu. That makes you
Quit.
invincible.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't die when
Invincibility button. Yeah.
you probably just like the shiny lights and press them. Ooh. Exception's going to be taken out there. And it is a tied game. It's so close so far. Both teams not wanting to give anything away. So no form of big lead forming.
No. Both teams are really on each other's necks, and this is not what I actually initially on the previous map on towards on Sanctuaries. What we saw is that both teams are pretty much were going head to head, but then all of a sudden, yeah, the SK lineup managed to get full control of all the power weapons and as well as control the map, and then they just started to extend. And I think that is pretty much what we're waiting for. I would not be surprised if we're going to see a full-on, at least a 15-point extension at some point from SK.
As we say, that 4-kill lead has extended, which is brought back to 3. But it just seems like there's stupid deaths being given away. SK get a good 4-kill lead, and then they just give away too easily. And although Enigma haven't been on the front foot for much of the game, or at all, they're staying in it. And in my opinion, if Enigma can't win this game, I don't think they can win the series. Going down 2-0 against SK gives you a mountain to climb, and I don't think anyone wants to have that task. Zankyo challenges and gets the reward. Brilliant shots from him to take out Fragby.
Fragby once again dropping to the floor. Exception in the most horrific place. Completely and utterly packed in the enemy, between the enemy teams. Zakaya tries to come in. He could get himself a sick little double. Never mind, because Fragby will pick him up and drop to the ground. And now, all of a sudden, we have ourselves an Enigma lead.
Yeah, Exception coming through that lift there. Sorry, the teleporter there. It's pretty much like using Dark Templars in a game of StarCraft. It's like saying, I pray this works, I pray this works. But they're all looking at him. They had cannons. They were ready.
Double kill.
They managed to build themselves some...
defenses and detection, yeah.
There we go. Fragby on the nade launcher. Gets one. Nade to follow. Let's see if he can actually do anything here. He's on half shields. Needs to wait. Is he going to wait for the recharge? There's one. Nice dodge there by Zakaya. Picks it up. Exceptional play. Good movement. Good strafing.
And he just got naded by his teammate as well, which is not what you want, especially when the game is so close. Any little mistake at this stage is going to cost you the game, and they can't afford to be killing each other when you're on the same team. Exception with a good shot. Can he finish the kill? He jumps out and he does it. Great challenge. This is close. It's a nail bait already. It's not even near the end of the game. And
no.
It's going to be
back and forth.
Are you saying 50-49? I think it's going to be 50-49.
No, I think it's 49-49, and then the standoff situation
happens.
happens.
For about 12 minutes as no one does anything.
Yeah,
even
exactly.
though we're past the 12 minutes
It's like, am I going to go for the snipe?
No.
Enigma,
10 kills away for Enigma, 12 for SK. This is so close. And the goal control is now in Enigma's hands, which is really where you want to be on Zealot. It's got so much view over the map.
Sender dropping down at a horrific point in time. Begins Feast. Fragby getting another one towards Cyrus. Sublimely done. Can he follow up with the third? His positioning seems to be decent. Nade goes out. Is he going to pick one up? There's Sequoia again. Has to drop down. Has no shields. Good move right there. Blackjack gets himself another one, and all of a sudden it's 41-46. A 4-point difference. Make that a 5-point difference in favor of the Enigma lineup. Enigma should be able to win this. Yeah. 3 points to take this away.
And now Enigma can afford to go 1-for-1 for the rest of the game, because if they get one kill and die, it's fine. They're going to win. So SK are going to probably play a lot slower, a lot more passive, and any kind of mistake here will just result in an Enigma easy win.
If they stick together too much, though, then Enigma all they need to do is pick up the grenade, and that would be the end of that.
Spawned.
Yeah,
it's just spawned.
Exactly. That's exactly what I meant. Oh dear, 49-50. There we have it. Enigma will pick up a single one here on the Zealots.
Yeah, 1-0, and it was a very back and forth game. It seemed that SK had control of the game for the whole time, but it was only slightly in it, and then all of a sudden...
the stats are still close together. This is not what we saw in Western World versus DZS. This is not what we saw with Apex versus Katrina, where Apex were pretty much stomping over them.
Yeah.
This is going to get this. If this is going to be continuing on through the series, this is going to be a very exciting series to say the least.
Exception nearly played with less than 10 kills. He did huge work for his team by going +5 in a Slayer. That is incredible.
Blackjack getting 7 assists in that series.
That's really good, but at the same time, going negative in a Slayer is not what you need. The next game will be a Nexus King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. And we haven't seen Nexus yet today.
No, and I'm expecting... I know SK's strat for this game. They put 2 in the hill and 1 on the what we call the packs, which is where the Mauler would spawn on the side bases. They put a guy there, and 2 in the hill usually around top mid, and then the other guy would just roam around. It's kind of what they try to do against us when we play them online. I'm expecting to see the same against the Enigma because it's really effective strategy.
Fragby actually on 0 1 kill death ratio. That's pretty much what you want. But exception 5, as you already mentioned. Pretty nice stuff there so far. 1-1 in this series. This is going to be a really difficult call because this is the #1 seed versus the #4 seed. SK are from the United Kingdom as well with 1 Dutch player. I would not be surprised if SK arrived a little bit early last night and actually on site and actually went for a drink or two.
Well, I arrived on the same flight.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Then that's probably... It really depends, really, on where they stayed hotel-wise.
I'm pretty sure they got in quite quick because SK's manager, a German guy called Quantum, met them and took them back. So I think they'll be all right. I think the only reason they lost that game was they were outplayed. They can't blame anything else. I don't think it was anything to do with being tired, just a bit of sloppy play on their part. If they shape it up, then they could take the next few games.
No, absolutely. I'm really, really interested in how that is going to take place. You still think it's going to be an all-5 series?
Definitely. Definitely.
I have to agree as well, because every single time we've played so far, it was very, very close. Yeah. And this King of the Hill could be very, very exciting. This is going to go towards the full 15 minutes, and I would be very surprised if we see 150 points on either side.
Wow. It's going to be close, definitely.
Yeah.
If I was going to call it, I think Exception's going to go and put big numbers on the board, go positive, but is Enigma going to lose? I think an Exception's going to do well in terms of ratio, but it's not going to win them the game.
No.
That's what I'm expecting. That's what my my foreseeing eye.
Your spidey sense.
Yeah, my Mystic Magnus is doing.
Tingling.
Yes.
That's the one we were waiting for. Let's go into this matchup. It's map number 3. It is going to be King of the Hill here on Nexus. Let's take it away.
As we go, Fragby usually goes for the nade launcher bottom green. Going to watch him put a few shots on the glass side of blue.
There's Exception, Enigma's key player of the previous matches, and actually picking up some nice shots already here onto his Fragby, but it does look like the SK lineup are on full control of the hill. Putting in 8 seconds, nicely done. Whoa, that snipe there is what you want to do with the snipe, picking it up 2-6. Well, 2 sick little headshots back to back.
And I expect us to see, as I mentioned, Fragby going into his little montage mode as he gets another snipe there. He's trying it. As you see, he loves going into montage mode when he gets a few tasty kills, and maybe the bad decision, but if you feel on fire, you're going to go for it. The sniper now in the hands of Exception, but he's taken down straight away for his troubles. SK still in control as Enigma haven't even got a second on the board yet. Fragby jumping up to the sniped. Looks around lobby, no one there. And the hill seems quite uncontested here at the moment. Enigma are not doing enough to get people out as they, well, as I say that, they push them out.
So far, so good. 24-4 is to go, and having some real issues there. Will not be able to get towards the hill at all. And overall, though, I do not see, until we switch the actual hill, I do not see anything happening. And the hill is going to be switched. Well, it just got switched just now, actually.
Yeah, it's very hard to keep hold of this top hill for a long time, as there are so many angles to shoot it from, and you can't really hide very easily. The side hills, if you get a good setup, you can get a huge chunk of time, but SK are doing really well in this first hill to get a good lead of over 25 seconds. So I think they're doing very well at the moment. Hill's moving in and snipes popping now. So SK spawning on the wrong side of the map, so they're going to have to switch over, but killing people on blue side could force them to spawn red, which is not what they want, as the next hill is in the red hill.
44-9 so far. Fragby actually managed to barely get out of there. He's got almost no health
he missed the health back.
There we go. Shields on the respawn, and on our way we go. Let's see if they can hook up together. Some decent positioning here.
Here we go. This is the typical setup you see on this hill, where people have one guy in the glass, one guy on the hill, and then the other two are spread around the window and in the, well, it looks like top green, actually. but he'll be controlling the green side of the map, and it's hard to break this. You've got to really, really coordinate something well, and we see if Enigma can manage that.
Expecting actually the Enigma lineup to come through that court. There we go. Zakoya is right there. No shields in it. He's got no heal. Why is he peeking? He's got no shields.
He's a brave man.
There we go. Zyrus picking up as well. They're trying to funnel through in the back here. Nice amount of pickups on the first one. Is going to go down. But all of a sudden, the entire setup has been broken up, and Enigma are moving in on towards the hill, and they will pick it up for at least 2 seconds. And there we go. They're going to pick up this hill.
Although they did get 4 down there, they did allow SK to get a good 20 seconds of time, which is not what they want. And if SK can manage to push back straight away here, then it will be not worth the troubles, really. So they need to get a huge chunk now, and hopefully in the next top hill they can actually start to control the game better. Still 43 seconds left in this red hill. And Enigma are doing well to keep... oh, they didn't block the spawns at the back base. They have blocked them in the mauler, but Fragby is going in to try and kill Exception, and he does. Brilliant play from him. That's stopping the Enigma spawns on red side. As the game has come a bit closer, but SK still seem to be in control of the game. 3 down for Enigma. Should be spawning at blue mauler. And that seems where Hybrid is pushing along with Blackjack, who's at bottom green. New snipers coming up, and Fragby looks
2
like...
on the hill as well.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Nice the positioning from Enigma. Zyrus right, trying to launch himself in. A lot of nades being thrown down. And let's see whether or not Fragby can get his position going. Oh, dear.
He is
oh,
right
wow.
Double kill.
Will get himself 2 back-to-back on the double. Can he get himself on the 3rd? His positioning seems... hello. Hide and seek, I guess.
He's going... Oh.
Yeah. That was a bad move trying to push forward. Going out of cover. Yeah. And there were 3 there.
Yeah. Enigma need to do a better job of cleaning up some of these kills, because they just seem to be giving it away. And the lead is pretty big now, over a minute in favor of SK. And Fragby's been alive for a long time holding in this red base. He seems to be getting chased down now by Enigma. And he is going to die. Finally. Enigma will be happy to see him finally dying in that base, as now they get control of the red side. And they now know where SK will be spawning in blue.
117 for the SK lineup. This is not getting us. This is not as close as I hoped it would be. Oh.
That being said, you know, it's another game, and maybe Enigma can take the next one if they do lose this, and could still go to the game 5. It's just might not be their game type. They might not be a fan of it. Seem a bit disjointed here, Enigma, not really shooting the same thing. Haven't really got a strategy for taking the top hill, whereas SK are just scraping time here and there and always getting further ahead.
As he has decided to go sleep with the fishes.
Lovely.
As you do. It was an offer he could not resist. 126 versus 55. Fragby back on the respawn, though. Let's see if they can get inside the hill. 1. Nope, never mind. Pummel comes out, and the... Oh, dear. Enigma's coming closer. They're about halfway there.
Yeah, they're getting back in the game, but they need to really hold down blue side of the map now and try and get some spawns over there. But it seems Hybrid is doing a great job of blocking them from doing so. As Fragby pushes over, he wasn't getting shot in the back. Oh, yes, he is. So you can tell where the other team is spawning again. But Enigma doing really well getting over the map, and they need to kill Hybrid and Blackjack there. Need to, otherwise they're not going to get the spawns they need to control this side of the map.
Especially, help us remember, the viewers that are not all that familiar with Halo, what again are the power weapon spawns on this particular map, and what timings are connected to them?
Okay, so inside the lobby, which is where Fragby is facing now, where S2 is, you've got the sniper rifle, and that will spawn every 2 minutes after the start on the 10-second mark. So if this game starts at 15, it will spawn at 13:10, then 11:10, then 9:10, and then in the odd numbers at 10 seconds. And the same for the nade launcher in this map, which spawns at bottom green. So they both spawn at the same time, so you've got to pick and choose if you don't have control of both, which one you want to go for. Generally on this map, I'd say, well, every map,
the snipe.
It's preferred, to have the snipe. It's instant kill if you get him in the head, whereas the nade launcher, well, there you go.
Fragby gets himself a sick
montage
little double.
Mode, here he goes.
Ooh. Unlucky.
Still blocking the blue spawns, which is really good play from SK. I expect Fragby to go look on the glass, or... Yeah, here he is, watching the lobby. That's what the sniper's job usually is in these kind of situations.
So far, Fragby's been absolutely sublime, trying to lock people down into the actual spawns.
He just doesn't die.
No. Like, he's just sponging up damage like mad.
He's doing really well staying alive there. He picks up the health pack, gets the hill one shot, and he's going to be taken down for trying to push it too hard. And although SK are in control of this game, it seems that Enigma could get a huge chunk of time at the moment. Still spawning red as well for SK, which is perfect for Enigma. And two guys top green is going to initiate a push, and I expect to see Ramirez go through lobby at the same time. Yeah, there he is.
And they're going to get this, they're going to get the hill, and they could be extending, yeah, they're extending quite nicely. Nicely done on the pummel. Shields are down, Cinder down now as well. Unlucky. That will be the end of that, and with the hill no longer under control with a 64-point difference with 6 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. This can still go either way. Then again, 4 are up from SK right now. They're under control. They have got the hill under control, and now let's see whether or not they can actually do anything with it.
Enigma just seems to take a very long time to push out their streets, kill the hill, or get any shots on anyone. I mean, Fragby's in the wrong position there, so it made it easy for him. But generally, after they've shut down a flanker like that, and they know who he is, they need to get the hill dead as soon as possible and get some guys in there, because they're not getting enough time. And slowly but surely, they're ticking towards a loss, and it's not what they want. They want to stay in the winner bracket. They want to go to the winner bracket final, because loser bracket is not easy to stay in, because you lose one series, you're out.
No, absolutely. That's just, it's all best of 5 as well. So you have that situation where if you lose once, you're fine. You lose twice, you're out.
Well, you're probably not going home. You're probably going to go to Amsterdam, have a drink, and drown your sorrows.
Yes, in Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah. Which isn't
with some nice ladies there as well, apparently, so I've been told.
Oh,
yes.
I don't know what you're on about.
I'm sure there's more than enough players that come to this event and go home with something less, but we'll have to see how that all plans out.
Something extra by
something extra. It's like at some point the maybe some of the seal will be broken as well.
Yeah,
so we'll have to see how that actually ends up.
The first reflex baby.
190 versus 133. The gap is closing very rapidly, even though currently SK are extending 200 points with 5 minutes remaining. They could actually pull to the 250 at this rate.
Yeah, hill is about to move to the red side, and it seems Enigma do have control of it, but Sniper will be in the hands of Blackjack, which is where SK want it. Some good nades being thrown onto the glass side of red, as Fragby is trying to get hill time, but when you're no shield, it's not going to be very easy. It's going to be interesting to see where the spawns are, as I can't really tell the positioning of both teams, but hopefully for Enigma they're blocking the red spawn, and it seems they are, as Fragby spawns blue side, and will have to try and force his way across the map. Hasn't been challenged yet, so that seems that all the spawns of the Enigma will be red side, and they are staying around the Mauler, which is generally where you want to be spawning, where the hill is.
30 seconds to win.
30 seconds to win. SK can do it.
No,
take it 3-1. You think it's over?
Well, yeah, obviously, because...
You never know.
No, well, it's not obvious, obviously, but... Well, obvious.
Oh, okay.
27 points remaining here. Enigma will need to do something amazing, and Exception being completely dominated like that is just not going to be that thing they need to do.
Oh.
Hello.
Sleeping with the fishes again. He's making a habit of that. There's 2 bodies there. Going down with his brother. Oh.
Yeah.
But Enigma getting a huge amount of time here. It seems SK are sort of letting themselves slip and saying, oh, we can just push this. It doesn't matter anymore. They're sort of being complacent and allowing themselves to slip, which really they don't want, especially going into the next series, which will be the final in the winner bracket. So you want to be playing as solid as possible the whole way through.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you consider that both sides have currently won themselves a map each, if I'm not completely mistaken.
It's 2-1. No, it's
2-0. Yeah, it's
1-0. Yeah, it's 1-1.
Yeah, it's 1-1. Yeah, I was about to say. So 1-1 in this series so far. Team Slayer being picked up by Enigma last round, with SK picking up the CTF 3-1.
But as we say this, look at the amount of time that Enigma has caught up on. They're only 30 seconds down now.
Absolutely. With 3 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock, this could get a whole lot closer than we thought it... Well, we have actually managed to...
we wrote them off too soon, I think.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is moving the hill to the top spawn, which it seems Enigma can't really keep control of. And SK might be able to close it out on this hill. Yeah, the
side has switched just for about 5 seconds ago, and they are fully on the hill. Can Fragby do anything here? Shields are almost down. There is the Boxikoya is there. 1, 2, 3. Not going to happen, because here's the comeback from Enigma.
Enigma finally getting to that 200 mark. Oh, -1, actually. Never mind, I thought they were going to reach 200. They've caught up really well. They were down by over 100 seconds.
Yeah, and now they're all of a sudden only 34 remaining. That is a full 66 seconds they managed to pick up. A full minute of sitting inside the box on the hill. There they go. They're actually, yeah, right now SK both having 2 on the box. They're going to be able to spam down that ramp.
And Blackjack
Never
is
mind,
taken
they're all
down,
dead.
yeah. Seems like Enigma are waiting for that obvious 2 people push into the hill, and they're going to take them out and then get the control
200.
themselves.
There we go. Both sides have over 200 points. Enigma are coming closer and closer. Only 30 seconds remaining right now. With 2 minutes on the clock, they can still do this.
And whoever wins this map, I reckon will be so pumped up for the next game.
Oh, absolutely.
That it'll be ridiculous.
Especially if Enigma manage to do this, he'll have so much momentum behind them. And there we go. Fragbeak trying to get himself another one on towards Cinder. There is Zagoya once again inside the box. 209 for Enigma versus 230. No, 240. 9 points remaining. 8, 3, 7.
And SK are just rushing the hill. All of them are going in and just saying, this is it. We're ending the game. You're not coming back.
Nope.
And it
and
seems
there
that
we have it.
great play from SK to finish it out, but Enigma showing some life. They'll be happy with themselves for bringing it back, and maybe they can take the next game and force the 5th and final game of the series.
Absolutely. Enigma will need to win the next CTF match, which should be on, I believe it's going to be one on Zealot, if I'm not completely mistaken. Could also be
Ooh, some
Sanctuary.
ratios here. Zankyo and Ramirez.
-10.
Yeah.
This is almost Mirren.
Yeah. But as I said, look at the Enigma team. A lot of them going positive, +9, +6, +1, and not winning the game. Maybe you can put that on Zankyo, but
8, 3, 9, potato.
It is to point out that although Ramirez did go -10, he had the most hill time, whereas Zankyo had the least hill time and went -10. So that could be the game changer there. As the game was only won by, I think it was 47 seconds in the end. And we will find out what the final game is soon.
Well, let's hope so. As definitely, yeah, well, final game soon. As soon as this match is over, but the winner of this is going to towards that winner bracket final, after which we're going to move towards match number 2, which it could pretty much be just as exciting as this one, which could be Apex Devastation versus the Western Wolves. So that's 2 of my co-commentators pretty much busting it up versus one another. Sadamski, say spec. And Bucks57 is already sitting downstairs. He is getting warmed up, I think.
That's not fair.
No, it's not, isn't it?
I'm sat here talking to you, which is good. But at the same
time...
There's
no really way to keep your hand
I mean,
there.
I can sort of move this around.
Yeah, it's like pretend.
But it's not doing anything.
No. What we should do is well, what I used to do...
Maybe I should play from here.
That could be an idea. But communication with your team...
I'll be able to watch what they're doing as well. I was like, and they're pushing up and I'm about to die. And I've won the event.
It's like, wait a minute, this guy's sitting over here. This is perfect. It's like going around. Now, what I used to do, actually, to keep my fingers warm when I was still playing 1v1 games in Unreal Tournament, what I actually would have if I was playing at home and like I had to wait, my fingers were getting cold, I would actually put my fingers like in a warm bowl and a warm bowl of water. That would work really well. Like, seriously, these are...
a towel as well, then?
Yes.
Yeah. Just get a warm towel.
Towel? That's true. I do live near a Chinese place, so I can get like warm towels and everything.
Oh,
so
okay.
it shouldn't be a nice issue. Let's go into the game. Let's take it live. Production, can we go in? All right, we switched POV and the admin's cocked up. So we're waiting for that.
Flag taken. Flag dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Flag recovered.
Oh, okay. So basically we want to watch from Hybrid's resolution, but he decided to go in towards the settings and cock everything up.
Yeah, he'll probably want... A lot of players like to have the 2 black boxes above and below the screen. It's... I don't know why. It means it just looks weird. Face
Exactly. Tactical face.
We can listen to the game and it sounds like someone's
Sounds like jetpack.
Yeah. He's going to jetpack somewhere.
This could actually be on... No, it can't be on Sanctuary.
Yeah, Sanctuary's got a jetpack.
Yeah, I know, but we already played Sanctuary in the round number 1. We had Sanctuary.
Well, this will be countdown then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this should be countdowns.
Yeah.
Is countdown CTF though?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least the flag is stolen by somebody. So as we're waiting to go, there we go. We have got some footage here. It's you're right.
It's 1-0 to SK.
as he says. And SK will be 1-0 up. And let's take it away here. As the flag is currently away, we could actually be seeing Enigma picking up this flag at this rate.
Reset. Flag taken. Flag dropped.
Weak players for SK in the Enigma base, and they are managing to stop the flag run.
We are
Take one themselves.
And we are currently from Hybrid's POV, by the way. We could just change that around there, production. Thank you. As we are ready to rock and roll because Hybrid is running the flow. There is another flag runner coming just by. Are they going to be able to deny that? Yes, they will. And the flag is going to get returned.
But they managed to get the cap. There was a sneaky grab from Enigma, but it wasn't enough. Sometimes just going in and grabbing it isn't going to really formulate into
the flag,
returning you off.
The grab really came in too late, and the fact that most of the support players from the SK Gaming team were still there really did not help Enigma, and that right there is going to make it 2-0, and one cap needed.
Oh, it's first to 5. Sorry.
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah, first to 5 on the countdown, and
first to 3 on Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hybrid being taken down there by 2 players from Enigma. Enigma trying to run the flag through S2, but Ramirez is going in to try and stop the flag by himself. He doesn't manage it. This is a cap. This is definitely a cap. Well, if it's not, then...
It's almost like the...
And it's not.
It's not, no.
Not yet.
Did Blackjack come in from somewhere? Oh, never mind.
Oh, rockets are in the hands of Zyrus, though, which is great play from them, knowing when they spawn.
Oh, that's a self-kill.
But it does seem that Enigma will be able to run this flag in. I think SK will give up on this.
Oh, unlucky. Cinder will not go down, and that right there is going to be the equalizer. Our apologies for the flickering on the screen, if you guys can see that at home. Don't know whether or not that's the case. They're only on our preview screen. It appears that the resolution that the player is, the Hybrid is playing on, is really cocking up our capture, which is a bit of a shame. We're trying to fix this as soon as we possibly can.
SK putting in their 3rd flag. Blackjack does get it in.
It's 3-1.
This could be close to Enigma's last game in the winner bracket.
Flag stolen.
This could, however, be... Oh, man. This is just, a little bit...
Is it happening for the stream as well?
Yeah, it is. We're seeing exactly what the stream is seeing. As,
Flag dropped.
Blackjack trying to get a return. Cinder manages to grab it, but...
not going to have it.
Ooh. Brilliant
never
flag
mind.
from an exception there. He might be able to put in their capture and bring them back into this game.
Yes, they will, because if they can cap this, then they should be fine.
3-2.
There it is. It's 3-2.
Have SK noticed that their flag's away again?
I hope so for them, because Zagoya is down. Can get a double here by Hybrid. Nicely done, and this could be the 4-2. Oh. And Enigma, in the meantime, trying to get himself a sneaky little push. Exception is going to go down.
He left the flag behind.
Yeah, but he wants to return the flag. There we go.
Exception choking there. If he had managed to get the flag up into that vent, he would have had a lot better... Oh, my God. Cinder being demolished by Fragby.
Hybrid. Hybrid is on an absolute spam page right now. Picks flags up left, right, and center. Returns it, gets a snipe as well, and is well on his way to get the flag back for his team. There it is. The flag is being picked up.
And it's returned, so they should be able to cap this. Fragby
there
waits
it
for
is.
the nades, and he
Hybrid
goes in.
picks it. 4-2.
Sorry, Hybrid, I forgot we switched point of view.
Flag stolen.
Enigma going for another counter cap. It seems that's the only chances they have to capture flags here.
Yeah, but only one.
Well, yeah, you can't allow that anymore.
But with only one down, that's definitely not going to help. Continue for a second.
Yeah, and it seems the final flag cap is going in for SK. Oh, no, sorry. I couldn't actually tell what was going on there. Enigma trying to get a cap of themselves, but Fragby with some great shots returns the flag. And SK running in what could be the flag capture that puts them into the winner bracket final. Fragby lifting up, he's looking for the S respawn. And there it is. He out-DMRs him after. And sorry, that was Hybrid. I forgot we switched the point of view. And SK win 3-1 versus Enigma. Convincing fashion in this final game. 5-2 on Countdown CTF. They will advance the winner bracket final to face against either Western Wolves or Team Apex.
Yeah, absolutely great play there. Even though for a second there, I thought Enigma was going to hold on.
Yeah.
Just something happened there for a second that the magic was going to happen, but sadly it was not going to be the case.
Yeah, Enigma not quite being able to pull out the bag there, and they're going to be sent to loser bracket where I'm sure they're going to want to come back stronger than ever. They still have a point to prove, and they want to win the event no matter what. So SK waiting for the winner of either my team or Apex in the winner bracket final. Have to find out who that is.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to find out very, very soon. That is coming up right after this. I'm going to have to let you go. In the meantime, I have been told I can give stuff away because yes, we can always like could you hold this for a second? See, that's basically what you can. You can win yourself a mouse mat. It's one of the TT Esports mouse mats. Very nice. It's kind of cool because we're giving this away to console players, so that's always very helpful.
Makes sense.
Yeah, mouse mats. Like, you put your.
We still have computers.
Yeah, exactly. That's like good stuff.
I want this.
Yeah, you play StarCraft.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is, it's very easy. You go to facebook.com, go to /Chaos TV.
That's mine.
Yes, I'm sure you're going to get very far with your headset still on. Going to go to facebook.com /Chaos TV. And there's a post on there called "Like this post for the mouse mat." Put a comment on that and put a like on that, and then you'll put yourself into a draw to actually win this thing. So go on towards there. In the meantime, we're going to go for a quick break ourselves as we're going to get ready for Apex Devastation versus Western Wolves. Adamski, thank you for coming out here.
No worries.
If you happen to lose that game, which I really doubt you will, then
favoritism.
No, it's just knowing. No, it's just not right. Yeah. Then we will probably have you back, and we'll push you full of food and that sort of thing, and maybe get yourself a drink later on as well. If not, we're gonna get ourselves a buck 57 back.
It's safe to say if I don't win this event, I will be having a beer.
That sounds like.
And if I do win the event, I'll be having a beer. So
exactly,
I think I'll be having a beer.
Win-win situation.
Yeah.
He will be having a beer. We'll be right back with you here from ReflexGT 8 Halo Reach. We'll see you shortly.
Cheers.